Alright everyone, welcome to a Cobblemon modded series using the Big Chad Guys Plus mod pack. Kind of a funny name. But yeah, if you're new or you've been here before, my name is Donut. And if you're curious why I'm called Donut, I know it's not exactly original, but I don't know, that's just my online name. I've gone by that for a while, like my friends on Xbox and everywhere kind of calls me that. I used to have the gamer tag Donut on Xbox. Anyways, let's get into it. So, yeah, I wanted to play Cobblemon, which is the Pokemon mod that's, I guess, the more current version to Pixelmon. And as you can tell probably from the title, this series and this episode, we're going to be looking at kind of the difference between Pixelmon and Cobblemon, and I'm going to give my honest opinion or thoughts, or we'll look at some differences. I'm not going to talk for too long, but I will say this is a mod pack. As you can see, the background's kind of a Stardew Valley vibe, and I believe while reading up on this mod pack, that's kind of exactly what they're aiming for. So this is kind of like a Stardew Valley slash Minecraft slash Pokemon, Cobblemon mod pack with a plenty of other mods. I've done some tests, so real quick. So I'm not going to go through all 295 mods, and I will link the mod pack in the description of the video if you guys want to download it yourself, but there's plenty of mods as we go for all kinds of things. And the thing is, obviously, once we get down here into the sea, we have Cobblemon, which is the main mod, or one of the main mods, but for me, the mod that I'm going to focus on a lot in the series. I'm not going to say the main one because I actually don't know how things will progress, and it could be that I end up exploring and using a lot of different mods. But Cobblemon will be a main focus because there's always going to be Pokemon spawning and there's always going to be that going on. There's a few other related Cobblemon stuff. Apparently there's quests, and there's even spawn notifications and some UI tweaks and stuff like that. So, and it adds Cobblemon breeding even, so you can breed Pokemon. Now the thing is, I actually don't know how many of these were added specifically to the mod pack that don't exist in the vanilla just Cobblemon mod itself. So that's something to take into account. Also, as I said, Cobblemon is constantly being updated to this day. It's not completed. There's not all 1,000 Pokemon plus. It has like 890 or 800 or something like that. Pixelmon, I don't know if it's being updated still. We'll see. Anyways, we're not going to go through all these, like I said, but there are a lot of mods. So even though Cobblemon and Pokemon are going to be the big focus, there's plenty of things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and create a world, and we will get started. Which I didn't know that there was a newer Minecraft mod for Pokemon. And honestly, at first, when I saw Cobblemon, can I find one around here? This is just a bird, by the way. This is not a Pokemon. This is a robin. So there are normal mobs in here as well. But let's go see if we can find a Pokemon. I think this is one, a Pidove, maybe? Or Pidove? Yeah, so they're a little blocky, and at first I wasn't sure how to feel about them compared to Pixelmon. But at the same time, people were saying that it fits Minecraft better, and I kind of have to agree with that, to be honest. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick our starter. But I just want to say that even though we're going to be focusing a lot on Pokemon, this is a modded Minecraft playthrough, and we are going to just be playing the game, beating the game, and trying to complete the mods and I'm going to show you there's a huge list of advancements and things, not just vanilla advancements, obviously. So some episodes will be a lot of this Pokemon stuff, and some won't be. But hopefully you will enjoy just kind of watching me play through a pretty cool mod pack. And like I said, I'll leave the mod pack in the description if you guys want to play it yourself. So anyways, they have the starters all the way to Paldea. The thing is, I like a lot of the games. I like a lot of the starters. I'm not exactly like a Gen 1er. Kanto isn't exactly my favorite everything. But I did start playing, okay. When Kanto came out, I wasn't playing Pokemon. I didn't start playing Pokemon until a lot later. I think around Kalos region or Unova. But my first games were still Leaf Green and Fire Red, and also I think I played Emerald. So I do really like both of those starters, and I think I'm going to go with Charmander for that reason, but also because Charizard is just so iconic and cool. And this Pidove has been staring at me. I think he wants to fight. So we're going to go and choose Charmander, and we already got some stuff. But you know what? Let's go and fight this Pidove and take a look at how battles work. Or not. Come on. He's running away now. He was staring at me the whole time. And I mean, it's probably paused, but Hello? Press R to battle. I did. Did I just not? Okay, here we go. Alright, so you can press R to move around here, so I can actually kind of look around. We also started level 10 instead of level 5. I don't know if Pixelmon's like that or not. It's been a while. I will say that. It's been a while since I played Pixelmon, so if I say something's different, I could be wrong. But I'll kind of, just from when I used to play, I'll kind of give a basic example. But don't get me wrong, I liked Pixelmon, so if I do say that Cobblemon has some better features, it's not that Pixelmon was never good. And at the same time, if Pixelmon has some stuff I like better, Cobblemon is still being updated a lot, so there could be a feature that's missing, or a feature I don't like, that could be changed in the future, so we all have to remember that. But let's go ahead and get into the fight. We already have Ember. I don't think it's super effective, but let's just go ahead and use it, and it's a one-shot, because, yeah, level 2, so it won't do much for us, but they do drop meat, well, certain species, so because Pidove, I guess, well, it's not really a chicken, but it does drop raw chicken and a feather. I'm guessing that Mareep would drop wool. The thing is, we don't have the resources to constantly fight, we don't have a healing station, and other things like that, so I can't just go battling, especially if this Mareep happens to be a higher level. It's not. I might get some wool, but I will say we're gonna get some wood right now because, yeah, the first thing you do in every Minecraft playthrough, no matter what, pretty much, almost, is get wood. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then, just go ahead and kill some cows because we need food. So, yeah, I don't think Pixelmon had normal mobs, or actually other mobs, like hostile or just default mobs like cows, chickens, pigs, etc. So I think that that's a good change, in my opinion. I think that it gives us a lot more options, and I like the variety, I guess. So that's already one big difference. Nothing wrong with it, I guess, and some people might prefer Pixelmon in that sense, but I like having the normal mobs, and yeah, so we'll see. Alright, what do I want to do here? I think I want to make a sword real quick, kill these cows, if I can figure out how to make a sword. I don't remember. I've never played Minecraft. That's a joke. This is, if you've ever looked at my channel, I started off as a Minecraft YouTube channel, actually, a long time ago, because at this point I'm Unk, so that's not good, but, you know, things happen. We're gonna go ahead and get an axe and also a pickaxe. Alright, so we'll get some more wood, but let's kill these cows. You know, murder, it's a great way to start the day. That's a joke. That's a butterfly, that's cute. You know, maybe one day we'll kill a butterfly to see what it has, but I don't think that that's something we need to be doing. But cows, yeah, we kind of do, and we get an advancement for it. That's interesting. I think it had a different tail. That's interesting. That's not a cow, that's a Bouffalon, which is a Pokemon. Are buffaloes cows? I genuinely don't know. I don't think so. Someone who's smarter than me can tell me, but I don't think buffaloes are cows, right? Not that I would be able to defeat this in battle, it's way higher up level, but that is interesting. Is that a normal sheep, or what is this? I can't tell. No, it's a Wooloo, okay. We might be able to beat that, but I'm looking for, there's a Miltank. I was looking for, wasn't there a second cow? I'm pretty sure he literally just decided to run away. He kind of felt the vibe. Okay, well, I saw some coal over here, I think. Yeah, there is, so this is a good start. This is a really good start. It's a good biome. There's lots of things that we need. We need stone, and we need some of these resources. I don't know what this is. Glow lichen and copper. Now, copper, actually, as of making this video, has a new update coming out. What am I doing? Oh yeah, crafting table. Let's put that back down. So copper's gonna have like copper tools and copper armor. It's gonna have more uses, but for now, like this mod pack, it already has. Let's just make a stone pickaxe. It already has more uses. I'm pretty sure you need copper to make, I mean, probably plenty of things, but you need copper for making Pokeballs, which is obviously one of the main things you need, and I think you need copper also for making the healer. I did do some tests and made a couple worlds, and all I did was choose my starter and then figure out, like, what do I do first. So everything else will kind of just be, you know, first time going in blind. Obviously, I have an idea of what to do in Pokemon and Minecraft, but obviously I haven't played this mod pack or a lot of these mods, so we'll kind of just have to see what's going on. Now, As you can see, my hotbar has plenty of things, but I'm just kind of getting ready because at night mobs will be spawning, hostile mobs like zombies and such. And I can create a little base, but I want to get some resources out of the way, and then when we have some downtime, I'll go ahead and briefly read through some of that stuff. I'm not going to read through all of it on camera, but some of the important things I will, and I'll just kind of give you an idea of the things that we can see in this mod pack and in general. Oh, that's like, I guess, vines? I don't know. Let's see, we do have a map. Let's go ahead and open it. Do we see, like, a direction I want to go? It looks like there's a village, actually. So we'll probably head to that village. Anything else interesting? There's some lava. Okay, so straight ahead is a village. Now, in the normal Cobblemon mod, I did briefly play that before this mod pack, I found a village and there was a healing station there. But in the test world that I ran, I found multiple villages and there was not a healer, which means we have to craft one, and it seems a little complicated, at least off just reading what we need. It seems a little complicated. Now, the problem with that is if I can't heal my Charmander, we can't exactly battle a lot. So until then, we're not going to be battling Pokemon a whole lot, and we're probably going to be doing a lot of mining and exploring, which isn't bad. And I do want to, move on to the other mods. I'm not going to be doing Pokemon the whole time. But, I need to get some of the basic stuff. Like, we need to get some Pokeballs. That way, maybe a shiny or a cool Pokemon spawns. I mean, I've already seen Pokemon that I would like to catch. But, like, I can't go out of my way to freak out about it when we don't have what we need. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more stone. And then we'll make stone tools. We didn't really need the stone axe or the wood axe or sword that much. But whatever. I do actually... No, I have wood. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make a sword, because mobs will spawn. And let's make an axe. Moving up in the Stone Age, wood. We don't need it for tools anymore already. I'm already over it. We're dropping all of it over here. They will despawn. Bye. See you later. Don't need you. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this, and then take a crafting table and go get some more wood. Do you want to actually go ahead and take a look at our Pokemon? I never showed that. So we do have a female Charmander. You can see the dex number, the species, which is just the name, I guess. The ability doesn't have the hidden ability, which I honestly don't know if that's a thing in the game. But that's just the normal ability. You can check the moves and look at some more details there. And then we have stats. As far as I can tell, one of these would be red and one would be blue based on the nature. If it gave a plus 10% boost and or like a minus 10% boost, it doesn't have any of that, which means that there's no boosts or negation to any of the stats. IVs, pretty average. Speed, defense, attack are okay. The rest are kind of bad. Now, if you don't know anything about IVs or EVs or anything like that, I'm not going to go into detail about it because it's not really important. What I will say, IVs, EVs, and natures are very, very important in PvP. So if I were to play in a server and battle other people, or battle gym leaders on a server, and this goes for any Pokemon, not just Minecraft. If I were to play Pokemon competitively, this all matters a lot. It increases your total stats, like having better IVs. If I had a 31 speed, instead of 19, this might be 21 or 22 to start. And then EVs, as you battle Pokemon, you get 1 or 2 values for each category. So we already have attack for the Pokemon that we battled, and when those can go to, I think, 255 max, and they can go to, like, I think you get 512 in total. It sounds complicated, I promise it's not. It's honestly a little annoying in a way. I feel like it's a little grindy, even in the normal games, but once you get the correct EVs, and once you breed for better IVs, or you just happen to catch Pokemon with good IVs, that will help your Pokemon have better all-around stats. So a level 100 Charizard with really good IVs and EVs will have stats way better than a Charmander, a level 100 Charizard with low IVs and EVs. So that's just how that works. There's a little baby. Oh, there's 2 babies. Where's your adult? Anyways, this is awkward. I'm not trying to sleep with 2 children in my bed, but I need a place to sleep, and they're staring at me. It's Corian, Weld, and Nuriah Zachary. Yeah, I need you guys, look at, they're already plotting. Look at the faces they gave me. They're like, you see what that guy just did? Hell nah, he's looking kind of sus. Look at that. Alright, anyways. Now I'm going to steal from them. Link cable, some food. Now, link cable will just help me evolve Pokemon that in the normal games you need to trade. That way, if I'm playing a single player like this, I can just evolve a Pokemon. Like, for example, Haunter into Gengar. I don't know why I said Haunter. Haunter into Gengar. I think I'm a champ as well. Anyways, diary entry potato. Nice. I love that diary entry. Sometimes when I find potatoes, I just write about it in my diary. So, yeah. Anyways, so going back quickly to IVs and EVs, I'm not going to talk about it that much longer, I promise. What I was going to say, this doesn't really matter, at least for now. It could matter. Maybe there are, like, bosses you can find. I think gym leaders and stuff like that would be more on a server. Pixelmon, if you guys don't know or haven't seen, Pixelmon did have, like, bosses that you could find, like boss Pokemon, and you could even find wild trainers to battle and stuff like that. So, I'm not going to say IVs and EVs don't matter in single player. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and assume not really. We'll kind of see. They always help, though. When I catch a Pokemon, I will always look at the IVs just because maybe they will have good IVs, and that's always something to look for. It'll just make a catch that much sweeter. And EVs don't matter until you start battling, so like I said, we beat the one Pokemon, and so attack went up once. And I think there is a way where you can get more than one. I think it's like a Macho Brace. Anyways, so none of that really matters too much right now, and we're not going to be battling that much either, so... Yeah, and as you guys can tell, villages and villagers are different. Villagers have names. I don't know why there's just two babies. Are there actually adults in this village? Like, hello? Is there really no adults? Wait, hello? Don't tell me it's just two... Oh, hello, sir. Or who are you? This is Sagiv Hotch. Okay. Can I trade with you? Oh, 7 emeralds for leather, or 6 leather for an emerald. 6 leather isn't that bad. Like, if I had a cow farm, I guess. Or, I mean, this is a mod pack. Maybe there's other ways. Okay. Interesting. So, we got a village with some pumpkins. Now, I believe this is just a way to teleport between villages. I don't know what... I think this might be a different language, like Swedish or something. Either way, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. But I believe that's the name of this village. Gijay Roju? Yeah, I don't know why I tried that. I said I wouldn't. But the point is, I'm pretty sure that this will get filled up with other villages, maybe other places in the world, and then we can teleport back to them, I think is what that is. It's a waste down, so, you know, that's what I think. Anyways, we only have 1 right now. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead. Actually, we need to get more wood, but let's take a look at the other houses. This is a very small village. When I was doing a test world, a couple villages, like I said, I found there was like a really big village with a lot of houses. So, are these the same babies? Like, there's 1 adult and 2 babies in this village. Is there at least another adult here? Like, surely maybe they had kids and it's just, like, this is kind of sad. Surely there's no way there's just 3 villagers. Okay, well, thanks for the food. There's 3 villagers and I'm stealing their food. This is one of the most sad and depressing village. You know what? Let's take some of this stuff. Take some berries. What is hopseed and fern? Okay, we'll take it. I don't know. This is one of the most depressing villages I've ever found in Minecraft history, for me personally. What is this? A hamster? Oh, he's so cute. How do you tame a hamster? Maybe he likes, seeds of some kind? Maybe these seeds? Hello, little hamster. Hamster. Okay, he doesn't like this. Maybe, like, normal seeds? I don't know. What are the hamsters like? Did you just hurt yourself? Hello? Hello? Did he just jump into that cave? Did you guys just kill the hamster? I think those little kids just beat up and killed that hamster. What is going on? I just definitely heard it cry. That's sad. Let's just act like there never was a hamster. Is this just a campfire? Okay. This village is very odd. We had 2 babies in 1 house watching me sleep, and then 1 adult. Or is there more than 1? Or is there more than 2 babies? There's that baby. And then there's this one. Oh, there's 3. Why are there 3 babies in a... Or maybe there's more. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there is a house over here I didn't check. Maybe, is an adult over here? Maybe, the mom... Oh, we got a basket, a cutting board, canvas rug, another cutting board, a skillet. Whoa. And more rugs. Whoa, this is a cool place. We got some cabinets with eggs and bowls. Yeah, this is like Stardew Valley type stuff, so it's pretty cool. Cabbage leaf. and bone meal. Alright. I am going to live here for now. I'm not necessarily here, but in this village. I think they need someone. I don't know, maybe the mom or even the dad, because I don't know their genders. What is this Pokemon? Petalil. Maybe they died. But yeah, it's just a village full of children and one adult. This is kind of sad. If that adult dies, and there's no iron golem. Alright, what the heck? Is that a grasshopper? Oh wait, this is a Pokemon, I think. This is a Nimble. Why is he so small? He's so tiny. That reminds me. Okay, first of all, we need to eat. Let's eat some pumpkin pie. That reminds me. Another thing that Pixelmon had was sizes. So you could find a Pokemon, a different species, for example, Charmander, and each one would have a different size. Now, when you click on the Pokemon, it would tell you. It would be all the way from, like, pygmy and small to, like, gigantic. I don't see that here. Oh, wait, actually, maybe here. Nope, friendship, and then the base stats. So that could still exist, but maybe it's not there. But yeah, either it's not a feature or they plan to add it. I don't know. I don't know if every Pokemon of the same species are the same height. I don't know for sure. I kind of hope not. But anyways, and like I said, those bosses and trainers that I was talking about, I hope that they either have it or add it into Cobblemon, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. If there's anything that they have in this mod pack or in the Cobblemon mod that you guys want to tell me about, or let me know, you know, that they exist, go ahead and leave comments. You know, I can be dumb sometimes. I always miss things, so I don't mind if you guys tell me. Just please don't be mean or I'll start crying. Anyways, we need to do a lot, but like I said, let's go ahead and, while we have some downtime, read a little bit of stuff. Now, there's a Pokepedia, which kind of tells us, this is what I'll be using to go through the Cobblemon mod, figuring out what to exactly do. Now, I know Pokemon, I know we're supposed to catch Pokemon and create Pokeballs, but this will give me an idea of a lot of different things. There's Berry, Mutating, I don't even know. The blocks, there's Evolution, Stone Ores, so we'll use these to evolve Pokemon like Eevee into the Evolutions, I'm sure. And then trading Pokemon, you can use Link Cable and other things. We'll figure out most of this later on. You know, once it kind of is relevant. We can look into Pokemon and what they drop. You can even apparently have a shoulder mount, and there's unique forms. So there are a lot. Even though Cobblemon, like I said, is like currently being updated, and it's newer, it's not like there's nothing here. Like, there is a pretty good amount of things in the mod pack. And then we have Pokeballs and Pokeball tiers, agriculture, evolution items, consumables, held items. There's Cobblemon add-ons, which they don't have anything about. Maybe that's just telling you can add stuff. There's structures, items, blocks. I'll look in like at that more myself. If there's anything like really interesting, I'm sure I'll add it in the video. But for now, let's go ahead and go back. We also have Mega Pokemon Guide, which they call Megamon, and we can Mega Evolve Pokemon. Again, that'll be, you know, something a little bit later on. And then of course we have the Cobbledex, aka the Pokedex. I don't know what this first Pokemon is. It looks like Kangaskhan, which is weird. I think, because otherwise it's normal. I don't know why there's two number ones. Anyways, there's 842 Pokemon. At least it says there are. I don't know if all 842 are available. I think they are, because I think there's 1,000 and something Pokemon altogether. So this probably just has 842 of them total. That's what it says. We'll assume that. And then we have the diary. This is where we were, you know, writing about potatoes. So we have different things. You can play multiplayer, ask for help. There are different skills, which I thought was interesting. When you get a certain collection of mobs, logs, when you explore, so on and so forth, once I guess you complete collections and whatnot, you get more for the stat that matches. So attack damage, health, movement speed, armor, toughness, luck, attack speed, and armor. So that's pretty cool. And there's the same for, well, actually, I don't know. So Ultra Mining. Ultra Mine allows for breaking multiple blocks simultaneously in a variety of patterns. If you want to dig a vein of ores, use Ultra Mine. Using Ultra Mine is as simple as pressing its keyboard, which is keybind, which is that button for default, and breaking a block. Holding down Ultra Mine, pressing shift, and scrolling will allow you to change the patterns. Okay, I'll look into that, but right now it might not be smart because, yeah, it can deplete your food or break your tools faster. Interesting. Okay, we'll look into that. There's a diet journal, and then there's a welcome. That's cool. You do get like a strawberry cake and some XP, but we'll kind of look into this later. But Well, it does say, okay, you're holding a diary, a helpful tool that will track what you've collected on your journey. The diary is constantly being updated, so don't forget to periodically check your progress. If you ever get lost in your travels, take a look at your diary and pursue whatever interests you. There is no correct way to play. So, yeah, it's just playing Minecraft, playing Cobblemon, but the diary will kind of help, track what I'm doing, where I am, and what to do next. And then the last thing to look at, we gotta go sleep, are the advancements. We're not gonna look through all of them, but I'll just give you an idea. I know I've done a lot of yapping, which, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of my YouTube channel, to watch me game while I yap to a point. This house just has no bed. Oh, there is a chest, though, and there's... Oh, okay, we have armor and a saddle. Interesting. I already missed one house. I'm sure I missed everything else. Yeah, anyways. So, I hear mobs. I'm scared. Oh, there's 2 adults, unless one baby grew up. Is that a teenager or an adult? Interesting. Anyways, I'm sleeping here tonight. You guys can stand in the corner and watch me, like, in the cuck chair, or stand on the bed, whatever, Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my armor. I look pretty swag. There's also, apparently different things. I don't know what all of this is. There's, like, maybe a ring, a glove. This looks like an acorn. I don't know. I'm guessing that's not supposed to be. Could be. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I've done a lot of yapping. We'll definitely get into it soon. But I wanted to kind of show off the mod pack and show off, why I'm playing it and what's to expect and what to look forward to for you guys. Because I have an idea already, but you guys might be like, it's just Minecraft, it's just mods, I've seen it before. But yeah, some of this is new and some of this is different. So we'll go ahead and look at the advancements real quick. So as you can see, there's plenty. There's husbandry, which I believe is, farming stuff, and that has to do with kind of the Stardew Valley vibe. And we have adventuring, which is cool. We'll look more into that as well. And there's candlelight. I don't know what that is. Oobs Delight. So herbal brew. There's better dungeons, which is cool. Hopefully we can find some dungeons. There's a lot of things here. There's baking, brewery, more farming stuff. Zerka music. Don't know what that is. Things. There's things in this mod pack. I guarantee you guys have never played a mod pack that just has things. That's a joke. If you've ever played this mod, then, good for you. That looks cool, a lot of that. And then there's wine, looks like we can get drunk, very cool. Creating, who knows what's going on. Beautiful stuff. There's a better end, which is really cool, I like that. And then obviously we have Cobblemon. So like I said, Cobblemon isn't exactly the main mod, but it has its own tab. It's one of the biggest mods here. So the first thing to do really is to get apricorns from apricorn trees, and then use copper. We need to smelt the copper, and then we can get Pokeballs. That's kind of the step 1. And then also you can get seeds for that. And then you have the normal Minecraft advancements, such as smelting iron. So, like I said, didn't go through all of that, but that's kind of the guideline for what's in the mod pack, what's to expect. So we're going to be playing Cobblemon and going through all of those mods and trying to complete a lot of them. I can't really guarantee that we're going to be completing all of that. Ooh, is that a new... okay, let me just kill myself, I guess. It looks like a new ore of some kind, at least new that I haven't seen. It is osmium, and if you look, there's a pickaxe with an X, which means I can't mine it with my stone axe, or I can, but then I wouldn't actually get the osmium. So, I mean, it's in the village, so we can just leave it there. That's a good spot for it, really. Anyways, we're gonna go actually head over to these apricorn trees. These trees over here have apricorns. We need those to make Pokeballs. We're gonna grab those, and then we have copper and coal, so we can smelt. I'm gonna grab some more, and we can make some Pokeballs, which is important. But like I said, we need a healer, so we're gonna look at that in a second as well. And I'll show you what we need. I'll be completely honest, I don't know how to get it all, because some of it is part of mods. So we're gonna have to experiment with mods and also do some exploring. If you guys know, let's see, tin, we can actually get this tin. If you guys know how to get a healer faster, or if you can find a healer just like in structures, let me know. But for now, I don't think you can find it in structures, or at least I haven't found it just in tests and whatnot. How much food do I have? Enough. I was going to say, I'm going to leave these cows for now, let them live. But yeah, for now we might have to craft a healer, which could take some time, which is fine, but we just won't be focused on battling with our Charmander until we get a healer, because obviously if our Charmander faints, it's over for now. And when I say it's over, I don't mean the mod or whatever, I just mean, fighting is over until we... What? Oh, this is just a blue Tauros. That's pretty cool. That's like a Tauros variant. It's one of the newer region Tauros. I don't know a lot about it. I don't have a Switch, so I haven't played a lot of the newer games. It's not because I'm like, oh, the older generations are superior. I like all the generations to a point. Is there really only one apricorn on that tree? Wow. It's just I haven't been able to play the newer games, so that kind of sucks. I don't want to go too far from the village. We have this map, which lets me put waypoints, but I'm not exactly ready to explore just yet. We don't have a lot of tools and stuff. What is this biome? Does it tell me anywhere? It's a really, really small text. You guys probably can't read it, but it does say in the bottom Highlands region. So we're in the Highlands. It's a cool region. Like, this is a really good starter region. It looks very peaceful. It's flat. I'm actually lost. Where's the village? It's behind me. Okay. There's more osmium or osmium. Yeah, it's a good starter region, I guess, but I do want to find other regions. I will say, in my test world, I was in like a snowy region, and it was pretty bad. There really wasn't a lot of resources. It was kind of scary looking. I was crying. It wasn't fun. Is that a snail? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Can I tame it? Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Like, what is snails like? Fruit salad, surely. And there could be a button, too, that I wouldn't know. I don't know all the buttons like that. And it's hiding away. Can I just right-click it? Okay. It's cute. We'll leave it alone, but I don't know right now. I'll have to probably look up a guide, how to tame animals. I don't even know what mod it is. I'm just kind of looking around. What is this? Oh, that's a Bouffalon again. It just looked so big. And then we have Lichen. Okay, and we have more tin. Let's go ahead and get it. Okay, for a second it had the red X, but that's because I had my hand out. Yeah, I don't think it'd be very smart to punch the tin until my hand's bleeding. Okay, so you need 4 apricorns of one kind to make 4 Pokeballs. We have that. We'll go ahead and get some made. Also, it does say the selling bin, and it tells you what you get from putting it in the selling bin, which is a Stardew Valley thing. I don't know where or how to get the selling bin, but we can sell different various things. 32 dirt equals 2 emeralds. 12 apricorns is 1 emerald. Various things, you know, have value. Also, different kinds of berries and stuff has... The fertile seasons are spring and winter, so I don't know how to tell what season it is right now, I'll be honest, but yeah, apparently we need to look into that. It's raining, and also there's some snow over here, which is interesting, and there's snow on the ground. Very cool how it kind of combines like that, even though I thought this was all one biome, but obviously with mods you can kind of make that happen. I need to eat. I'm doing a lack of eating. My character is starving. I probably should bake those, so let's go ahead and just eat some bread. The Staravia is jumping around. Okay, my health bar says 2 times. What was that sound? Hello? A hamster? A hamster made that sound. Why is the hamster already lost half a heart? This is, I like real hamster lore. I don't know if any of you ever had a hamster, but hamsters are just known to have crazy deaths. Like, I had a hamster who literally, like, blew up from heat, and it was cool in my room. I don't even know how that happened. Anyways, this hamster and the other hamster have both taken damage. The other one just died. This one already lost half a heart. I don't know what they would like. Like I said, maybe normal seeds, if I can get it from these, from the grass. Wheat seeds, maybe. Where did it go? It's so tiny. Hamster. I think I see it over there. Hamster, come back. Nope, that's a Glameow. I can hear it. I can hear its little nibbling. Oh, here it is. Hamster. Best friends forever. It worked. Wait. Is the skeleton underground? I think the skeleton... Yeah, there's like a cave under me. Okay. So I do have a hamster now, and it actually says who the... Yo, dude, you just stepped on my freaking hamster. Yo, Zachary, chill, bro. Jeez. Alright. Can I give it, like... It has a half a heart missing. How do I... Oh, here we go. What? Can I not... Oh, I can sit it, though, or it can follow me. Oh, it's so cute. I'll just probably keep it inside somewhere, because it, Hello, Burb. Do you like seeds? It did like it, but I don't think it's my friend. Maybe I need more? I'm just becoming, like, a whisper to animals now. Hello. Here's a seed. Why are you just eating my seed, not becoming my friend? Why is the hamster my friend? I don't know. Also, I just like to point out that after I ate that bread, I have a 2x thing in my health bar. It's like, is that just like a magical piece of bread? It feels like I'm one of those people that were in the wilderness starving for days and I just ate magical bread. I don't know. Also, the grass is growing because of the rain. And I don't know if they're breeding a lot or the children are growing up, but the village is popping. Things are going well for us. The hamster following me around. Let's put him inside because it's honestly a dangerous world. Okay, I got 2 more. He's just eating it. That's cool. You can have it, but I wanted to... Let's go ahead and move this chair, the cuck chair, because I want the hamster to be... You know, hamsters find ways to die. Can you come in here? Do you not follow me? Unless I have a seed? Is that like how that works? You're just gonna... Okay. Hamster. Hamster. Let's get some more... Let's get another seed so it follows me. Can't believe that... Wait. Yeah, it is standing. Why? Why is he not following me? It's way too dangerous for a hamster. Like, other animals, sure, you can follow me, but hamster, like... Zachary's already stepping on you, buddy. I don't know where he went. Oh, here he is. Hello! Oh, he's so cute. He wants the seed. Okay, come inside. You're gonna live in here. This is where you live. And let's go ahead and sit you down. Is that how that works? Are you sat? What is going on? Okay, stay in there. Surely you can't open doors, right? Like, surely they didn't program hamsters to open doors. Do I have like a... Yeah, I have a sign from that chair. Let's go ahead and put a sign up. Let's name him Bruce, the hamster. I think that's just a good name for him. Alright, Bruce, stay in there. You know what? You're a good guy. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that seed for you in there. Enjoy, have fun. Hope it tastes good. I heard him pick it up, so... you know, he's probably going crazy, stuffing it in his little Steve... Or wait, why did I call him Steve? That's my name. His little Bruce mouth. Okay. As you can tell, with a mod pack like this dude thinks he's sleeping in his bed tonight. What a joke. In a mod pack like this, it's easy to get distracted. There's a lot going on. So, that's going to happen a lot, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think having things to do constantly is a good thing. You know, we have a hamster named Bruce now. Don't know what, if anything, it can do, but, you know, he exists. And my boy, what's your name, buddy? It's Corian. Were you the child that was, like, standing on me while I slept? Maybe. Either way, let me check on Bruce. This is where yo, Bruce! Did they just kill Bruce? Did you guys kill Bruce? Where's Bruce? Oh, there he is. Why are you outside? Oh, because they opened the door. Ah, okay, I have an idea then. So what we're going to need to do, put him back and then destroy the bed in there, because the villagers opened the door. It's just, you know, you guys might be mad at me for keeping him in there, but here's the thing. Like I said, it's too dangerous. Maybe I'm not a good pet owner because... Oh my, he does have it in his cheeks. Wait a minute. Look! Bruce! His cheeks are so big. They're so fat. He's saving it for later. I don't know how to take care of a hamster like that. I mean, in real life, maybe, but I don't have, like, a cage or anything. I feel bad. Also, I will say that I don't know how to give him his half a heart back. Is his tail wagging? He's so cute, Bruce. I'm really sad the other hamster's gone. We could have given him a wife or husband. I mean, I don't honestly know if it's a male or female, but... First of all, you guys need to get off the bed. This is where Bruce lives. Go home. And there's a bird in here. Oh my god. Okay. Problem is... This is a problem. They're still in here. They're gonna open the door and Bruce is gonna... Stop going hard. Get out of here. Stop. Whatever. Bruce will be fine. I think the villagers, even though we've had some problems, I don't think they'll let him die. For the most part, it's been a pretty peaceful time, so we're okay. Let's get back on track. Let's get our crafting table and make a cobblestone thing. Yeah, what is it called? A furnace. That's what it's called. I'm glad that I remembered what it's called. You can also see it on top of the crafting table while you're crafting it. That's cool. Alright, so we'll put some coal in here. And get some copper. Wow, I got a lot of copper just from a few blocks. And then we'll make some Pokeballs. I'm going to go back in here, though, and right-click on some of this stuff. I have a flint knife now that I can place down. Let's go ahead and put our sword away. What exactly... Okay, we have a flint knife. We can use it to cut meat, I assume. I mean, I have meat. Let's try it. We put some beef down, maybe? And then what? Click on it? What did that just do? With a tool in hand, use a code word to break down an item. Okay, and... Did that help me at all? Let's put some pork chops in here. I don't... like, I don't know. What did I do? I just beat the meat? Where did it go? Is it going somewhere? What is happening? Am I losing it? Wait, I'm not... Yeah, I had 3 and then I had 1. Where is it going? No, it's in here. Raw bacon and minced beef. Ah, okay. Raw chicken. Tomato seeds. Okay. That makes more sense. So we can go ahead and I guess get, like, bacon and stuff. I assume that you get more, food bars. Yo, bro, chill. I'm doing stuff. He's cutting stuff. What is boy doing? Can also cook. We'll do that in a second. You know, I did eat that magical bread, so I'm not exactly, like, starving, per se. But let's go ahead and, you know, get this done. Put some beef. Can I do it with bread? I don't know. Yeah, I don't... Didn't assume we could, but, you know, might as well. Yazena Zaleski, bro. Why are you just hopping up on the counter like that? You're not a good cook. I'm just gonna say it now. That's just not how chefs work. Okay. And then, boom. We have raw meat. I assume maybe we can do stuff with a skillet. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a magma block. Okay. Is it cooking? Like, what just happened? Oh, I did. I got raw bacon. Oh, wait. No, I did get beef patty. And it's giving me multiple beef patties. Okay, this is cool. And then there's a cutting board with raw beef on it again. Where's my flint knife? There we go. You can actually look at... Okay, so there's a harvest level. Digging speed and harvest level. There's a lot going on. I like that. Okay. So it gave us 4 beef patties. So it's not even just about the amount of food bars you get. It's like the amount of food. So we can make bacon, I guess. We put all of it in there. Wow. So we had 8 bacon to start. I guess we'll see. We'll let that cook. And we'll go ahead and make the Pokeballs real quick so I can show you guys. We got the copper. And then what you do, you only need 1 copper, I think. And then you put the 4 apricorns like this. And we get 4 Pokeballs. Now, these are Premier Balls. If you have red ones, it's Pokeballs. I would assume, I don't know, blue is Great Balls, black is Ultra Balls. I don't know for sure. I only made Pokeballs up until now. And then now we have Premier Balls, which has a 1x catch rate. It's the exact same as Pokeballs. They just look differently. So we can catch Pokemon now. Obviously, they're still battling them, and they're still getting them weak. But, you know, we have some. So we're kind of making progress, which is good. Our bacon is floating. I love when my bacon floats. So we have 7 cooked bacon. I'm running out of room. We'll go ahead and put some stuff in here. I'm not a good cook. Actually, let's grab these eggs out of here, too. I'm also not a good chef, considering I'm putting a lot of this stuff. But, you know, it's in the village that we live in. So before I leave permanently, I would take it out if I remembered. Alright, and we got 8 cooked bacon. And then we got the chicken. I assume I could just make the eggs if I put them on there, I guess. But that's pretty cool. I like that. I mean, I don't know how much more advanced this can get. Maybe, like, you know, automated machines. But for now, it seems like it's kind of already set up for us. Like, we already have it going pretty good. I'm going to do the eggs next to see if we really can get some cooked eggs. You know, makes sense why we could. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. Oh, he is a cook. He's a novice cook. I wonder if there's a way to get him to not be a novice, or if it's just how they spawn. Like, he either spawns as a novice or spawns as, like, a master or something. I have no idea, but that's interesting. And then we have some minced beef, which... Oops. Let's get my minced beef back in there. Oh. How do I get it out? I can't take it out. Oh, it's here. Oh, lol. That's funny. Put it back in there. Boom. I don't like that the beef, like, replaces that. Anyways, that's Minecraft. That's the entire mod. So, let's go ahead and get our... Actually, should we... We have raw tin. Let's grab that, and let's cook some of the tin. I don't know what to do with tin, but it's good to have. Yeah, I think we'll do some exploring soon. We probably will explore... Actually, wait, let's zoom in real quick. That's too far. What is this thing? Yeah, we gotta go look at that. This... Oh, it looks like a cave. You can actually... It's very, very small text, so you guys can't read it, but it says Dripstone Cave Region, and it's crazy that it's on the surface. We'll have to explore that, and it's cool that the snow, when it started snowing, it actually shows up on the map. So we're here. There is caves below us. I can hear, like, skeletons sometimes, and we'll be doing that next episode, and there's... Wait, what is this pink thing? Is that a flower or a Pokemon? It's a Skitty. Okay, that looked so weird from behind. Pause, but, like, it did look very weird. Okay. But We do have a mod that you can click on things and you can see how to get things. Obviously, 4 of these logs creates acacia wood, whatever. But I clicked on Steam on accident. That's bad. But if we type in, I think just heal. That's There we go. There is the healing machine. Steam opened up. Anyways, healing machine, which is what we need. So to get a healing machine, which is kind of the next step in my journey before we really do anything else, we need iron sheets. Now the difference is when you click on iron sheets, you need to press them. You need iron ingots, which we can get, that's normal Minecraft things, and then use a pressing thing to press them into iron sheets. I would assume a presser isn't that expensive. You need hammers and an iron, or you can do, or you can put a hammer and an iron ingot and then make an iron sheet. Okay, interesting. And I'm sure I could look into, so it can get complicated, but first of all, look at all these tools over here that we can eventually get. Awakened, Lich Blade, Righteous Relic, Sunfire. Wow, that's cool. Anyways, back to the healer. How do I get back to it, actually? We'll just do this. Okay, back to the healer. So we need that. We need a revive. We either craft it or find that. I don't know. Electrum ingot. I mean, we need electrum nuggets. Yeah, obviously. Who knows how to get that? Maybe just in a cave. That's why we need to go mining. Copper ingots, we can get those. We have 2. And then promethium ingot. I couldn't tell you, and it sounds insane. Anyways, that's all we need. I would assume it's not actually that hard, because a healer is something that you're going to need pretty early on, unless they do spawn and I just haven't found one. So, I'm not sure. We're going to end the episode here, I think. I know, like I said, I did a lot of yapping, but this was just the starter episode. I had to kind of set everything on the table. We had to figure out and learn what was going on. Before we end the episode, though, let's go see if Bruce is still alive. He is, and he's chilling inside with that bird. They're chilling. Buddy, why, Zachary, what is it with you and my hamster? Buddy, like, you're plotting some things. Yo, what is that face? Yo. That face he just made, and then Bruce escaped. I don't have any more seeds. Bruce, please come back. It's nighttime. Mobs are about to come out. Someone, please, grass, please. I need a seed. I need to get him back in the house. We're cooked. Okay, we got 1 seed. It's wheat seed. Hamster, come on. Let's go. Bruce, bird that I can't tame for now. There you go. Enjoy that. Just live in there. Okay, let's go take someone's bed for the night. I love stealing their beds and making them watch me sleep. Very fun. Zachary, you're already watching someone sleep because you're just a weirdo. We all hate Zachary. All of our homies hate Zachary. He is awful. Anyways, so that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys had fun, enjoyed it. I hope you laughed. I hope you cried. If you have any hate comments, don't leave them, or I will be the one crying. But yeah, next episode we're going to go mining. We're going to talk to Bruce. We're going to hopefully tame some more animals. And we'll do more. Oh, that's not good. There is... Okay, hold on. There's a zombie. And he already killed one of our villagers. Buddy. Oh! I have 2 hearts. Where'd that creeper come from? Help! I was doing my outro. They just ruined my outro. Machop, are you okay? The Machop was just in the creeper hole. Okay, buddy. I'm not going to even try fighting you. Let's eat inside and do my outro there. I thought I went to sleep in time. Anyways, I don't know the name of that villager, but we just lost a villager. I almost died. I would have spawned over there, so it's not that serious. But I almost died. Machop almost died. Did I check this chest? Pumpkin seeds. Interesting. I don't know what kind of seeds affect what animal. Okay, let's go back to my outro. So, sorry about me almost dying in mid-outro. But anyways, I'll see you guys in episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Bye-bye.